So this is our test kitchen. This is our main benchtop area and where we keep a lot of experimental raw materials. There's samples here of current projects that we're working on, and we have space here to do tastings. Coming over here we have some quality equipment and where we do our daily sensory tastings, as well as our main coffee applications area with espresso machine and some other equipment.
This is our finished goods. Currently we do ice cream toppings, coffee sauces, and syrups. Ranges from fudges, caramels, chocolate syrups, slushes, shakes, smoothies, all the way up to coffee sauces and syrups. We are panning over now to the rest of our finished goods aisle and into our raw materials. So all of our dry raw materials are stored in the far right aisle. A number of different materials, from sugars to cocos to, milk powders and so on and so forth. We carry a wide range of products, over 200 SKUs. Service a lot of ice cream up in the Northeast region. We also hit into Canada a little bit as well with our ice cream. And then coffee sauce is a wide range across the states and internationally as well.
All right, this is Tom. He's preparing a batch. Tom's been with us for quite a while. He has a lot of knowledge out here. Right now he's preparing the flavoring and some minor ingredients for the Chester Jensen kettles. These are our Chester Jensen steam jacketed kettles. That's where the bulk of our coffee sauces are cooked in. We alternate between the two kettles, cooking 200-gallon batches in each. We'll do upwards of 16 to 18 batches in one shift. All right, after the Chester Jensen kettles, the product passes through a homogenizer. It's a two-stage homogenizer, and then finishes it up into the hold tank. The hold tank is basically where we hold it until it goes to the filler. Over here is line 2. This is our 2-head piston filler. This handles all of our ice cream toppings. Predominantly we pack into a number 10 can with this one. We also do half-gallon plastic jars. When we do the number 10 cans, it goes down the conveyor, goes around the turntable, and then you can see we have an old can seamer. It's a older piece of equipment, but mechanically it's very reliable and it does a nice job for us. Over here we have John. John's been with us for quite a while also. He keeps everyone going back here. Right now he's prepping butter for one of our batches. John's also a very accomplished cook. In this corner you see our 3 syrup preparation tanks. We have 2 1,000-gallon tanks and a 200-gallon tank. This is where all of our coffee syrups and simple syrups are made. All right, this is Mike. He's in charge of our operations. Right now he's running the 8-head filler. The first product over, he checked his temperatures, recorded all his fill levels. Seems to have everything dialed in. Now he's just a matter of filling as many bottles as he can. Now coming down to the line, you see the bottles enter the capper. We do have the guard removed so that you can see what's going on in the capper. We're making sure everybody stays away from it. The cappers feed from the hopper, come down the chute, and the chuck places the cap on the capper and torques it to the right torque. Okay, we have a separation between processing and packaging. Everything on the processing side obviously is open. And while we still have GMPs on the packaging side, we built the wall as a barrier. First thing that happens after the bottle comes through the wall is it goes through a video jet and gets a code date on it. The next piece of equipment in line is the Enercon induction sealer. It doesn't look like much is going on there, but that's actually where the caps are getting sealed. The unit produces a electronic magnetic field that heats the foil liner of the cap, and that seals it onto the bottle. One of the last steps in line is the auto labeler. You can see the bottles come down. The eye picks up the bottle and it feeds the label automatically. From there it goes down to an accumulation turntable, and then at that point Steve stacks it on the rack. For these particular products, they go to the cooler so we can cool them down before we pack them in the final cases.